Saturday Night Baseball here on the show as we welcome you inside Chase Field in downtown Phoenix. Tonight, Game 2 of this 3-game weekend series between the San Francisco Giants and the Arizona Diamondbacks. Get ready for Diamondbacks baseball next. Patrick Corbin will be the one towing the rubber for the Diamondbacks. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, Matt, we're getting a look at a guy that's really been struggling lately. In his last 3 starts, he has a whip of over 1.50. Lots of base runners, lots of hits, and lots of walks, and that doesn't add up to very good performances. So he's going to look to turn things around in this one here today.
Here's Kelby Tomlinson, and we are set for baseball here this evening. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And the first pitch of the ball game here is taken for a cold strike 1. Well, guys, you take a look at this Diamondback squad as they begin play here tonight. They've been in a nice little groove, winning 3 of their last 4 games.
Yeah, Matty, the first game of any series is super important. You have a chance to set the tone, whether it's 3-game set or a 4-game set. You take the first one, you put that other team on their heels. Hey, guys, that's an excellent job right there. That's a back foot slider. Usually those are kryptonite for most batters, and he's able to fight it off, keep his hands inside the baseball, and deliver a base hit.
At the plate, Austin Jackson. And he's been tearing the cover off the ball these past few days, as you see there. First offering on its way. Missed with a slider. His career batting line with Patrick Corbin. He's gone 2 for 8. And there are the umpires working this one. Calling balls and strikes is Mr. Patrick Johnson.
You know, D-Roll, Patty Johnson, decent strike zone, but isn't always super consistent. I think that's one of the things that irritates players and pitchers.
Yeah, you're going to see a few glares, not only from the offensive guy.
And hold on there. That's not going to get him in there with the stolen base.
Well, I think he's making it pretty obvious why he's batting leadoff, isn't he? Works his way on base to start the game and then does even better by swiping second to put himself into scoring position. He's trying to make an impact from the get-go in this one.
Line drive base hit. And they'll put the brakes on at third. Runners at the corners with nobody out.
Hey, they're seeing this pitcher well right now. They were obviously paying attention in the hitters meeting. He's found a barrel to the first 2 guys to start this game. Now he's got to worry about the middle of the order.
Striding into the box, Buster Posey. Great chance to drive in a run here in the early going. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Comes right after him with a fastball for a strike.
You're on the mound in this situation. You only have 2 options. You got to find a way to strike this next guy out or get him to ground into a double play.
Runners at the corners here. Nobody out. Towards second. The second for 1, but they will not have a shot at 2. He's safe at first, and that will plate our opening marker of the ball game. Here's Andrew McCutchen now. It was a 2-hit effort for him, including a home run in last night's game. Here comes the first pitch. A shot down the first baseline. And this is by Goldschmidt down the line, a fair ball. Posey rounds the corner and is headed home. And he's safe at the plate. And they now lead by 2.
And that triple could not have come at a better time. The team has really struggled the last few games trying to get over the hump, and they're looking for anything good to happen to them, and I'd say that triple definitely qualifies. They are fired up.
In is the third baseman, Evan Longoria, as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball 1. Looking at his lifetime numbers, Longoria carries a batting line a little over the 260 mark. And this is just off the outside corner, ball 2.
This would seem like an easy RBI situation. 2-0 count, runner in scoring position, but you have to know there's an open base, and he might be pitching around you.
The 2-0 on the way. 2 balls and a strike to count. The 2-1 home to Longoria. A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball.
Hey, after giving up that extra base hit right there, I love the fact that he came back with much better location, much better execution. That might have woke him up.
McCutchen stands at third with 1 gone in the inning. Whoa, right back at him, and it hit him. No chance to make the play. Let's just hope he's okay on the mound.
Hey, this pitcher better make an adjustment. That's a lot of loud contact. That's 4 bullets in the first inning to open up this game.
Here's the first baseman, Brandon Belt. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and 1 away. Now time is called here as we'll get a trip to the mound. First delivery to him on the way. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone. Ground ball to second. This could be 2. Reined in. And there are 2 away now. And here's how the visiting San Francisco Giants line up in this one. What's your take as they try to get back to their winning ways, D-Row?
Well, Matt, going into this, looking at both lineups, they're both hot right now and they can both swing the bats. We probably got a slugfest on our hands. What pitcher's going to make the big pitch? A big spot, execute something to get his team off the field. Otherwise, probably a team with the last at bat's going to win this one.
From the stretch. There's a strike.
If you know you got a real patient hitter at the plate, I love the mindset of this pitcher right here, attacking the zone 0-0 and getting ahead.
Set to deliver the 0-1. Right over the middle, knee high.
That's back-to-back pitches taken for strikes. Puts himself in a bad spot. 0-2. Let's see if he can battle back in this AB.
Working for the punch out and the offering. And he strikes him out here, so he's able to stop the bleeding a bit as this side is retired. So 3 runs on 4 hits, no errors, and a man left on. We'll move on to the bottom half of inning number 1. San Francisco leads this one 3-0. Chris Stratton will be on the bump for game 2 of the series. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, Matty V, a little bit of a mixed bag with this guy. An ERA of over 4 in his last 3 starts. He's either been really good or really bad, and recently he's been more bad than good. It'll be interesting to see if he can turn it around and pitch better in this one here today.
Now batting, John Jay, to show you what he did in May versus what he's done so far at the plate in June. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. Guys, you take a look at the Giants as they begin play here tonight. They've been fairly punchless of late, losing last time out and in fact dropping 6 of their last 7.
Yeah, guys, dropping yesterday was a heartbreaker without question. But you know what? You find a way. You show up to the yard today, you get out of the cab, and you watch countless hours of video, and you try and formulate a game plan to get this back to 500. 1-1 to start the road trip, and you're moving in the right direction.
Hit down the line at first, but this will wind up foul. Still 0-2. Chopped weakly up the first base line. That winds up foul. swing that time, but it's a full swing in the eyes of the umpire, and that'll be the first out of the inning. With that, let's take a look at the hometown Diamondbacks lineup card. What's the key for a home victory tonight, D-Row?
Well, Matt, when we drove over to the ballpark today, we were expecting some offensive firepower, especially in this yard. It's a hitter's yard, but that could sometimes work against them. I'm interested to see what lineup stays within themselves and executes and manufactures to get this W.
Digging in, David Peralta. It was a 3-hit effort from him last night, so he was a big part of that victory. And he takes a cold strike, 0-1. One out, nobody on. A count of 1 ball, 1 strike to David Peralta. The 1-1 home is a fastball down below the knees. Now the 2-1 is in there for the second strike.
That's a real good job of going back-to-back fastballs right there. Most of the time, a hitter will see a fastball in the inside half of the plate, and they'll just think, well, this pitcher's going to go back on the outside. But when you double up like he did right there, it sends a message to the hitter that you're not afraid to throw in that inner half of the plate.
On deck, the powerful right-handed bat of Paul Goldschmidt. Skied into straightaway right. There to take it in is McCutchen now for route number 2.
Batting third, first baseman, Paul Goldschmidt.
Here's Paul Goldschmidt now. No one aboard for him, and 2 gone here in the first. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. First pitch here misses wide, 1-0. And this winds up inside for a ball, 2-0 now. Goldschmidt, or Goldie just for short. He was an 8th round selection back in the 2009 MLB draft.
What an absolute steal. I mean, this guy has gotten a lot of people some big raises in the organization. To be drafted as low as he was and turned himself into one of the biggest superstars in our sport. I am very impressed with what this guy's been able to accomplish.
The 2-1 is taken for strike 2.
Might have been taking all the way right there. That pitch couldn't have split the strike zone any better, and you can bet he wants that one back at the plate.
A 2-2 count. Here's the pitch. Lifted out towards straightaway center field. Jackson is under it. And the inning is over. So 1-2-3 go the Diamondbacks. They trail in this one 3-0. Here's the shortstop, Brandon Crawford. His career batting line with Patrick Corbin. He carries a .308 batting average. He's also hit a couple of home runs against him.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
And the first pitch of the inning here misses down and in for a ball. It's 1-0. And a strike to even the count. 1-1.
Hey, I don't care what league you're in, American, National, if you're playing on Mars. If you get a heater down the middle of the plate as an 8-hole hitter, you better be swinging the bat.
The 1-1 is looked at for ball number 2.
He might still be thrown off from that first inning, guys. He got knocked around pretty good, and that can be hard to recover from mentally sometimes.
The 2-1. Now a swing, and he just fouls this one away. The 2-2. A bouncer to the left side. Lamb fields it cleanly. Throw to first will be in time, and there's one gone here to start the second.
Okay, here's how the Snakes are lining up defensively. And guys, in this one today, we get to watch Gold Glover at first base. Watch the way he manipulates the bag with his footwork. Watch the way he bails his teammates out with picking balls out of the dirt. Can't stress this guy's importance enough.
Stepping into the box, Chris Stratton. First pitch of the at-bat. Check swing, but he makes contact and hits it out in front of the plate. But this is foul for the first strike. The 0-1 delivery. And a fastball just a bit high. Looks at a slider over the outer half for strike 2. Popped him up. And he'll stay with it to put it away as they get their man here for the second out.
Now batting, second baseman, Kelby.
Settling in now, Kelby Tomlinson. He reached on a single in his first try. Here's the first pitch to him. Line towards center field. And that's in for his second hit of the afternoon. They've gotten their hits in deep counts. They've gotten their hits in early counts. This has been a real onslaught.
Yeah, you can look at it one of two ways, Matty. Either they have a ton of respect for the man on the mound and they are just going to ambush tactics and it seems to work for them, or you can look at it the other way. They're just getting lucky.
Strike one to start the at-bat. Set to deliver the 0-1. Good hard slider there, but it runs away. It's a ball and a strike.
You know, guys, these hitters have had some great looks at that slider so far, and clearly they're all on the same page. The plan is simple. Lay off that slider and make him bring up something straight in the strike zone.
The 1-2 is a slider taken for a ball.
Tried to work in the backdoor breaking ball there for a strikeout, but he just couldn't quite get it to come back to the corner. That's a really tough pitch to hit if you can spot it.
Here now the 2-2 on the ground to the right side. That's through for a base hit. He's now 2 for 2 in this one. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Hey, after back-to-back 2-out hits right now, this pitcher thought he was going to cruise through this inning, and now he's got traffic, and he's in jeopardy with a ball in the gap or a ball missed over the heart of the plate, a crooked number going on the board.
Here's Buster Posey now as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. Tomlinson at second, Jackson at first, 2 out in the inning. And here's his fastball for a called strike 1, and he's hitting an even 90 on the gun. The 1-2 pitch. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Peralta's under it. And that retires the side. Giants leave a couple, but they lead it 3-0. Digging in, A.J. Pollard. He did not play last night, but clearly back in the starting 9 for this one.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
And that's inside for a ball, 1-0.
Love jumping out to an early 3-0 lead, but this game is far from over. A lot of innings left to be played. He's going to have to continue to execute out on that mound.
A ball and a strike. Down low, 2 balls and a strike.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Pollock in front, 3 balls and a strike. And it's up to a 3-2 full count now.
Pretty lucky to get away with that one. There's not a situation ever where you want to throw a high changeup, so I think he'll try to make an adjustment with the next one he throws.
Hit on the ground out to short. Scooped up on the backhand. Throw just does beat him to the bag, as that was pretty close.
Okay, here's how San Francisco lines up defensively. Let's take a look at first baseman Brandon Belt, nicknamed Baby Giraffe for obvious reasons. This guy has got big-time pop, short swing to the baseball. Also, very sure-handed defender. One of the best in the game at picking balls over at first and manipulating that bag for his infield.
Up next for Arizona, Jake Lamb. First pitch on its way. Belt high and right down the middle for a strike. Looking at his career totals, Lamb comes into action carrying a slugging line above 470. Obviously a potent hitter looking to do some damage right here. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Good breaking ball that time, in for a strike.
Sort of surprising to see a 5-hole hitter take 2 in a row for strikes to start an at bat. Now he's way behind the count, so we'll see if he can battle back.
Hard liner to center field. Jackson is back, and he'll get there to make the play for route number 2.
Batting 6th, second baseman, Eduardo Escobar.
Eduardo Escobar standing in. He's back in the starting lineup for this one after sitting out last night's game. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. A changeup that catches the corner for strike 1.
Hey, when one of your better pitches is the straight changeup, you can't be afraid to throw it at any count and at any time. And hey, first pitch, if they're going to take it for strike 1, they're going to give it to you. Go ahead and throw it.
And he falls behind 0-2.
That fastball must have a little late life on it, because that was right in the wheelhouse and he still wasn't able to get good wood on it.
Pops this one up. Crawford is there, and that's the 3rd out. Diamondbacks down in order. Still down 3-0. Now the Giants' number 4 batter, Andrew McCutchen. He'll step in to lead it off in the top of the 3rd.
Andrew McCutchen.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Fastball, and he swings through it to fall behind.
I know he got a swinging miss right there, but that was a hittable location to a really good hitter. I don't know if he gets those back if he continues to miss in those spots.
And a check swing here, but he pretty clearly broke the plane, and it's 0-2 now. Sharp slider that time, just missed inside. Popped him up. Goldschmidt over to his left. 1 out. So with 1 away now, let's quickly give you a look at the standings in the National League West entering play today as you see where these two teams sit in relation to one another. Now to the plate, Evan Longoria. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And he misses inside with that one. Ball 1. The 1-0 delivery. Looking at a fastball for a strike on the corner. Bases are empty. 1 man out. There's a swing and a high deep drive headed for the right field corner. And it'll fade just at the end and winds up a long foul ball. Ready to deliver the 1-2. Now a swing by Longoria as this is sent on the ground to short. On to first, and a sigh of relief as Longoria's retired easily for the second out.
Third baseman, Brandon Belt.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and standing in now the left-handed hitting first baseman Brandon Belt. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. A high fastball is in there.
I guess the game plan from the offensive standpoint today coming into this one was they were going to work the counts. They've been super patient at the plate in the early goings of this game, and they've got the lead looking for more.
And now a soft liner to the left side, but this will be a foul ball. The pitch. A bouncer to the left side. Lamb ranges to his left. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Giants down in order, but they're on top by a count of 3-0. Here's the catcher, Alex Avila. 7, 8, and 9 to start the home third.
Not much going on offensively so far for these guys. 6 up, 6 down. We'll see if the bottom part of the lineup can get something going.
Well, the home crowd seems a little restless, so I'm sure they'd appreciate it. First pitch of the at-bat. And he lays off there. 1-0. The 1-0 is in off the plate.
It's never advantageous to fall behind 2-0 as a pitcher, but if you're going to do it, it's far better to do it with a guy down in the bottom of the order. Time for a challenge fastball right here, though.
In the dirt. It's 3-0 now. Nick Ahmed, the number 8 hitter here, waits on deck. And good patience exercised as he works out the walk to lead off the home half of the third.
They haven't been able to register a hit against this guy, but at least they have a base runner here. We'll see if that leads to something.
Stepping into the box, Nick Ahmed. And as you check out his righty-lefty splits, no surprise that he hits better against southpaws than he does against right-handers. He's set. Here it comes. And a neck-high fastball that time. Avila gets his lead at first. Nobody out. That's wide. 2-0.
He's certainly searching out there on the mound. 5 straight balls in a row. You have to take a strike as a hitter right here.
2-0 count. The pitch finds the zone. Strike 1.
You know, Matty, I'll never understand this. You work so hard throughout the course of the season and course of this game to get in 1-0, 2-0, 3-1 counts. Guarantee yourself a fastball 80 to 90% of the time, and he takes it. Just can't understand the methodology there.
Line drive to left. A dive, and oh, he can't hang on.
Batting ninth, Hector Patrick Corbin.
Now to the plate, the pitcher, Patrick Corbin. A fairly clear sacrifice situation here with 2 on and nobody out. First pitch on its way. Now a bunt attempt here. Throw on to first by Longoria is right there for the first out.
The batter, right fielder, John Jay.
Coming to the plate now, John Jay. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Just missed with a breaking ball. One 1-0 pitch on the way. Good changeup that time, but he wouldn't bite on it.
Remember, he was a strikeout victim last time up, but this at bat seems to be a totally different direction. He's showing good patience now, and he's got a real good count at 2-0.
He's set, and the 2-0 pitch is looked at for the first strike.
That's a tough pitch right there. Curveball, kind of front hit. Your first move is to bail a little bit, kind of not want to get hit by that pitch. I can totally understand him taking that first strike.
And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
So far in this game, he's the only guy in the lineup that's gone down on strikes.
Yeah, and he might strike out for a second time right here.
Second and third here, 1 man out. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Catch made in left. Here comes the runner for the plate. Now the relay home is in time, and he's cut down at the plate as they team up to gun him down. 1 left for the Diamondbacks. They trail it here 3-0. With Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac, Matt Vasgersian as Hunter Pence digs in to get things started.
Hunter Pence.
First delivery to him on the way. In tight here with the first pitch fastball that's 1-0. The 1-0 now to Pence. Lifted in the air to center. Pollock is there, and he has it for the first out. Good time now to check out the Diamondbacks Road to the Show report, as you see a couple of guys in the upper levels of the minors that have been making waves as of late. So the base is empty here with 1 away, and stepping in, the slick fielding shortstop Brandon Crawford. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. The 1-0 home. Now it's 2-0.
Well, he's not proving that he can command his breaking ball in the zone right now. And until he does, there's no reason to bite on it.
3 runs, 6 hits, and no errors on the Giant ledger to this point. Too high, and it's 3-0.
He's had command of his pitches all day, hasn't walked a soul, but we find ourselves in a 3-ball count here. Want to see how aggressive he gets in the zone.
Here it is, the 3-0. Fastball too low, and that's ball 4.
Now batting, the pitcher, Chris Stratton.
Now at the plate, Chris Stratton. He could be bunting here in order to stay out of the double play. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Now a bunt attempt here. Flip to the second baseman covering now for the out.
Now batting, second baseman, Kelby Tomlinson.
Here's Kelby Tomlinson. 2 hits and 2 trips for him thus far. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. And it's 1-1.
There's not too many umpires in the game that are going to ring that for a strike right there. That was borderline up, even though it was in the zone.
Soft liner towards center, and that's in there. Base hit. Crawford is on his way home. Safe at the plate, and they lead now by 4. Ready for another shot now, Austin Jackson. First pitch of the at-bat. And that one just missed outside.
Wow, his last time out, guys were just flailing away at that slider. But tonight, completely different story. I think their approach coming to the plate tonight was to lay off that pitch until he shows he can throw it for a strike.
4 runs, 7 hits, and no errors on the Giant ledger to this point. The 1-1. Count moves to a ball and 2 strikes now. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. He got him. Lively fastball that time, and it puts an end to the inning. A run, a hit, and a man left. To the bottom of inning number 4 we go. It's the Giants 4 and the Diamondbacks nothing. At the plate, David Peralta. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs.
1-0 the count. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Takes a look at a strike over the inside corner. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Called strike that time, and it's even at 2-2.
Great job on those last 2 pitches of varying speeds. Gave him a hard fastball, and then he locked him up with a changeup.
Here now the 2-2. Check swing in the dirt, but he went around. Posey's got it. He'll throw down to first, 1 away.
The first baseman, number 44, Paul Goldschmidt.
Here's Paul Goldschmidt now. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. First pitch on its way. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. According to the career numbers on the back of his baseball card, Goldschmidt is quickly approaching 200 career homers, looking to inch closer here. Now here's the pitch. Liner into right center. That's a base hit. Throw into second. And he'll pull into second with one away.
Boy, after that base knock right there, D-Roll, he extends his hitting streak to 7 games.
Yeah, and you can tell he's made some necessary adjustments at the plate. Anytime you're getting a knock every day of the week, you're doing things right. He's keeping that front shoulder tucked, staying inside the ball, not trying to do too much.
50th pitch of the game on its way. Fastball too high to start him out here, 1-0. Pitch to the plate is a slider for a strike, and it's all knotted up at 1-1. The 1-1 home. Popped him up. Belt has room in foul territory, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning.
Now batting, third baseman, Jake Lamb.
Stepping in, Jake Lamb. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First pitch coming. Here it is. And he takes a pitch right down the middle.
Ooh, I'm shocked he got away with that one, boys. Curveball right down the middle of the plate. And for him to take that pitch looking, he had to be sitting on something else, but he should have pulled the trigger.
The 0-1 delivery. Missed with a breaking ball.
Tough spot to hit here as a hitter. You have a base open, so you have to almost be trying to think like the pitcher. Is he going to try to pitch around me, or is he going to come in the strike zone?
The 1-1. But a good play by the first baseman to spear this one, and that'll retire the side. One left for Arizona. They trail here 4-0. Here's Buster Posey now. 0 for 2 with a run batted in for him thus far.
Number 28, Buster Posey.
First delivery to him on the way. And a ball 1-0. A good tailing fastball for a strike. 1-1. 1-1. Chopped weakly to the left. Lamb has it. And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away.
Now batting, right fielder, Andrew McCutchen.
Here's Andrew McCutchen now. In his last at bat, he popped out in foul ground. Here comes the first pitch. Swinging a ball line down in the left field corner. But this is foul near the seats. 1-1 to Andrew McCutchen. 1 out, nobody on. To the left side, but it's well fouled. And here's a pitch inside, and that got him.
Yeah, I can hear the crowd murmuring now, wondering if he hit him on purpose. But hey, us pitchers need to be able to throw inside, especially when facing hitters as dangerous as he is. Pretty sure this one just got away from him, and hey, that's part of the game.
In is the third baseman, Evan Longoria, as he takes a called strike at the knees. It's 0-1. He's 1 for 2 in this one. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Got a big pass at a slider that gets past him.
This is what every pitcher likes to have. Another 0-2 count really puts the hitters on the defensive side in multiple ways. You can go fastball up, you can go breaking ball down. One of the keys, getting ahead, and he's done a very good job of that so far. Boy, there's the perfect pitch right there, the straight changeup. He hadn't used it yet in this at bat, and what does he do? He uses it, pulls the string, and gets the big strikeout.
The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Now the 1-0. Misses, ball 2.
On 2-0, you can bet he's looking for a fastball that he can turn on and drive. Might be thinking about picking on that big hole between first and second.
Weak grounder back to the mound. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. 1 left for San Francisco. They lead it 4-0. At the plate, Eduardo Escobar, as we move past the halfway point in this one and begin the bottom of the 5th.
This one doesn't look good so far. Down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something going, and the last thing you want to do is fall behind where you have to score a bunch in the 8th and 9th inning.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Good breaking ball that time, in for a strike. Right on the corner, a fastball that he takes for a strike.
You can tell this offense is getting frustrated, but this might be one you have to shower off. When a guy's locating like this, fastball at the knees and to both corners, it's going to be tough for them to do anything with it.
Struck him out.
Well, this has been a completely different performance from the offense that we saw yesterday. They were looking like the 27 Yankees 24 hours ago, but they've been held in check so far in this one. That's kind of how baseball goes, though.
Here's the catcher, Alex Avila. He drew a base on balls his first time up. Pitch on its way to Avila. And that one just missed outside. And he lays off a fastball here that looked pretty good, but it's 2-0.
He may be down 2-0 after those first 2 pitches in this AB, but those are pitches he can feel pretty good about. They didn't miss by a whole lot, so it's not like he's all over the place.
And he gets this fastball over. It's 2-1. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Takes a knee-high fastball. Fastball misses in the dirt as he tried to get him to chase the low one. Oh, and he can't catch up to the fastball as he swings and misses for the second out.
This guy is really locked in on the bump right now. He's just playing good old-fashioned hardball right now, just rearing back and letting it go. And it seems like this lineup, they don't have an answer for anything he's bringing so far.
So coming to the plate, Nick Ahmed. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch-out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. Here's the first pitch to him. Here's a strike. That misses. 1-1 the count now to the Arizona shortstop. Fastball called strike. 1-2. The 1-2 is off the plate, up and away. The 2-2 one more time. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. On the move is Pence. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. So 1-2-3 go the Diamondbacks. They're down 4-0. Into the box, Hunter Pence. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far.
Number 8, Hunter Pence.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Missed with a slider. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Now a swing and a ground ball, but a foul ball. 1-1. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Down the first baseline. And he'll step on first himself for the out.
The batter, number 35, shortstop, Brandon Crawford.
Ready once again, Brandon Crawford. Here comes the first pitch. And a neck-high fastball that time. Bases are empty, one man out. That's inside. 2-0. Called a strike on the inside part of the plate. 2-1.
Love the pitch call there. 2-0. You know the guy's geared up for a fastball, and you drop a changeup in the zone. That's going to be a tough pitch to handle.
Now the 2-1. Taken, strike 2. One out, nobody on. And now a slider in there for a called third strike, and there are 2 gone now.
You know what was really impressive to me about that strikeout? He fell behind 2-0 to start the at-bat. That's a pretty bad place to be, but then he kind of refocused himself and came right back with 3 quality pitches in a row to sit him down. That's not easy to do, but now his focus has to hone in on getting ahead on the next guy.
And that misses, ball 1. He laid down a sacrifice bunt in his last trip. The 1-0 is swung on and missed, and that's strike 1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Two out, nobody on. Could have been 3-1. Instead, it's 2-2.
Well, there's a pitch we haven't seen in a while. If he's going to have the ability to flip that in there whenever he wants, this is going to be a tough test.
Frozen on strike 3 for the final out of the inning. Giants are down 1-2-3, but they're in front 4-0. Daniel Descalzo is going to come off the bench as he'll be asked to lead off the bottom of inning number 6.
Daniel Descalzo.
Changeup too low, and it's 1-0. He comes in with that average down in the 240s. 4 home runs and 23 driven in. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. And that pitch catches the inside corner.
That pitch looked like it could have been a little high, but he's been calling that pitch all night. Kind of rough for a pinch hitter, but I'm sure his teammates let him know that's where the zone has been.
The 1-1. Hit out towards second. And a diving effort there, but it'll come up empty. It's a base hit.
There's a hard hit ground ball. Pitcher not able to get a glove on it. Hard single up the middle.
Yeah, watch your lips right there, Dad. Sent it back right where it came from.
Back to the top spot in the Arizona lineup now, and stepping in, John Jay. He was a double play victim last time around. First pitch coming. Here it is. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone.
You can't allow this offense to get going right here. Leadoff man on doesn't kill us. Let's try and roll a double play right here. Let's execute a good pitch down and away. See if we can get a ground ball and rely on your defense a little bit.
From the belt, kicks and deals. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner. The 1-1 is in there for strike number 2. The 1-2. Still a ball and 2 strikes.
When you have 2 strikes on you as a hitter, if you get something that you can handle, you have to find a way to do some damage with it. That was a missed opportunity.
Here he comes again. 1-2. And there's one well above the zone for a ball.
This kind of hitter right here, we call this guy a grinder. What are grinders? They just kind of foul off some good pitches. They lay off the pitches just off the plate. This is every pitcher's nightmare, a guy that's up there with a plan and not just up there swinging at anything that you throw towards home plate.
The 2-2 one more time. Doesn't get the zone. Count full now.
You can certainly tell at bats like this one frustrate the heck out of a pitcher. But you got to find a way to stay composed and execute your plan.
Full count. Here it comes. Hard ground ball to third. To second for 1. On to first, and Jay is gone. It's a double play.
Made him throw a lot of pitches in that at-bat, but he'll take the double play as a trade-off for sure.
Ready for another chance? David Peralta. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. First pitch of the at-bat. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. On the move is Jackson. He can't get there in time, and now it hops over the wall for a ground rule double.
Pretty good swing right there as he drives this ball deep. One hops over the wall, and he can just walk into second base with a ground rule double.
In now, Paul Goldschmidt, as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. There's a fastball that just misses. Ball one.
You know, he's one of their guys they rely on to get their offense going. They need a rally, so we'll see if he can spark one here.
Now the 1-1 pitch. Misses for the second ball. Peralta at second with two down. He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
I know this team has been struggling offensively, but here's a perfect situation with a 3-1 count. You have a chance to do some damage. You know you're getting a guaranteed fastball.
And a full count to Paul Goldschmidt. 3 balls and 2 strikes.
You know he wants to end this inning right here on 3-2, but I don't think we'll see him lay one in on the next pitch there with a base open to work with.
And here's the 3-2 from him. Goldschmidt with a swing and a ball sent out to deep left. And that one is gone on a 2-strike count with 2 away in the inning. A 2-run home run off the bat of Paul Goldschmidt. 19th home run for him on the season, and the Diamondbacks have cut the gap to 4-2 now.
As a fellow once said, the only park that ball wouldn't have made it out of is Yellowstone. Everyone knows he's got plenty of thump in his bat, but come on, I'm not sure that ball's even come down yet.
Standing in now, A.J. Pollock. As he'll take a called strike here on a borderline pitch at strike 1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Lifted into the air out towards center field. Jackson is under it. And the inning is over. Some more of the colorful characters here at the ballpark tonight. More from the show. Saturday Baseball following this message and a word from our local stations. Welcome back to Chase Field here in Phoenix. Giants leading this one as we get set for the 7th, but before it gets underway, there you see our game summary through the first 6 innings of play.
Your attention, please.
New pitcher set to take over now, and it's the left-hander Jorge De La Rosa.
Jorge De La Rosa.
So the batting order turns over now, and set to go Kelby Tomlinson. His career line against De La Rosa is just 2 for 9. Here's the first pitch to him. Little tardy on that swing as it's well wide of first. De La Rosa has logged upwards of 1,400 innings pitched so far in his career and has an ERA he'd like to see come down a bit. Starts the day in the high 4s. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Boy, good cutting action to that pitch as that's the first out of the inning.
Now batting, the center fielder.
Here's Austin Jackson, the center fielder. He's 2 for 3 thus far. He's set, and the pitch. Curveball, and that misses in the dirt for ball 1. A swing and a ground ball to third. Lamb comes up with it. On to first, and Jackson's retired. 2 away now.
The catcher number 20, Buster Posey.
Now in the box, Buster Posey. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Nope. 4-1.
Oh, not sure where that one missed, and I'm not sure the pitcher does either.
The 1-0. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. Goldschmidt will take this to the bag himself, and with that, the inning comes to a close. Giants down in order as they can't add to their 4-2 lead. Tony Watson will come on now as he'll be appearing in his 45th game this year.
Tony Watson.
Digging in to try it again. Jake Lamb hit the ball pretty well in his last at-bat, but it resulted in a line out.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan, a bloop and a blast? They could certainly use that right now.
From the stretch, a ball and no strikes. Now the 1-0 is a changeup that's looked at for a ball.
Well, this is the matchup they wanted, bringing in the reliever, but falling behind 2-0 doesn't exactly help the situation very much.
– 2-0 pitch on the way. A slider that just grabs the outside corner.
Tying run stands on deck, but it'll only matter if the guy in the box can get on base.
Yeah, and that has to be his mentality at the plate right now, Matt. He can't be the hero, so he needs to do what he can to give the guy behind him a chance to be the guy.
2-2.
2-2.
Here now the 2-2. Is hit very well to right. This one's hammered, and it's going to go. That one is gone. It's a solo home run for Jake Lamb. Number 17 for him on the season, as it's trimmed to a 4-3 game now.
Boy, when this guy gets in the groove, he can hit him, and when he hits him in bunches. Hit a home run in last night's game, and if they continue to pitch him on the outer part of the plate, look out, this guy's going to do some major damage.
Will Smith comes on now, and he'll take over with nobody out in inning number 7.
Now batting, second baseman,
Eduardo Escobar standing in as he'll take a look at ball 1. No hits to this point. Sharp slider that time, just missed inside. The 2-0 on the way. A tough slider down low for a strike. Now the 2-1 is a curveball taken low for a ball. Base is empty here with nobody out. Three balls and two strikes to Eduardo Escobar. Hit back toward the mound. Throw on to first, so a good comeback there as he gets the first out of the inning.
Captain Alan Avila.
Here's the catcher, Alex Avila. First delivery to him on the way. And that one right down Main Street. Ready with the 0-1. And a curveball that time that broke too low. Bases are empty, one man out. That's in there on the outer half. 1-2 now. Line to the right side. A leaping try, but it's out of his reach and into the outfield. And he'll reach second now with one away.
Everyone knows that this guy's numbers are not where he wants them to be so far this year, but you never know by that swing. He looked fluid and confident, driving that pitch for a double. We'll see if that gets him going a bit.
Into the box now, Nick Ahmed, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. In his career, Ahmed brings a batting average in the low 220s to the table.
You know, Matty, I know his career batting average jumps off at the page, but this guy can help the roster in a lot of different ways. He brings value to the manager on a daily basis.
Crowds him a bit with a fastball there, and it's to 1-1. Strike two at a pitch that catches the outside corner. The 1-2 is taken for ball two. Avila, a runner at second with one away. The 2-2 in the dirt here. Now the 3-2 pick. He loses him on ball four. Mark Melanson takes the call from the pen as he'll try to get the final two outs of this seventh frame.
Mark Melanson.
Gerard Dyson will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot. Called a strike on the outer half. 0-1. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Swing and a ball hit softly on the ground. Oh, and 2 count. Here's the pitch. Line, but speared on a hop. One there on the first, and talk about doing the job out of the bullpen. 1 batter, 2 outs, and the inning is over. Diamondbacks draw a bit closer thanks to this home run. We'll march on to the 8th. It's the Giants 4 and the Diamondbacks 3. Archie Bradley has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 25, Archie Bradley.
Here's Andrew McCutchen now. A hit and 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame.
Andrew McCutchen.
Here's the first pitch to him. And a fastball just a bit high. Now the 1-0 is laid off for ball 2.
Well, not a great spot to be in right now. 2-0 to a great hitter like this. This is when you really have to pay attention as a pitcher. And if you have good off-speed stuff, this might be the time to start mixing in your off-speed stuff.
3-0 to him now. The 3-0 pitch is in there for strike 1.
Count is 3-1.
In there for a called strike. 3-2 now.
Hey, excellent job to get yourself back in this count after throwing 3 consecutive balls. You got a chance to get an out right here.
Crowd gets up for the 3-2. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Pollock has a read on it. Makes the play. 1 away.
Now batting, third baseman, Evan Longoria.
In is the third baseman, Evan Longoria. Head-to-head numbers against Archie Bradley. He's a .333 hitter. Here comes the first pitch. Couldn't quite hold back that time as the changeup fooled him for strike 1. Hits are even at 7 apiece. Fouled off. A windup and the 0-2 pitch. Got him swinging. Chased it well out of the zone, and there are 2 gone.
For me, check swings are right there next to bang-bang plays at first as the most difficult calls for an ump to make. Taking a look at show motion, the batter doesn't appear to hold up enough, so I think the call was right.
Here's the first baseman, Brandon Belt. As he takes a called strike at the knees, it's 0-1. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. The windup and the 0-1. And a bouncing ball, foul. 4-3 our score here as we play the 8th. Now he drops a changeup on him. Strike 3 called, and a great pitch there to retire the side. Giants are down 1-2-3, but they hold on to a 4-3 lead. In now is John Jay. He's 0 for 3 so far, so he hasn't done much to help at the top of the lineup.
This thing's far from over, even though we're moving into the back end of this game. Only down by 1. All they need to do is get this leadoff guy, and they're an extra base hit away from tying this thing up.
sinking line drive out to right center. And there's a base hit. So there you go. The possible tying run aboard here to kick off the home half of the 8th.
You can't ask for anything more than getting the leadoff man on right there. Brings the go-ahead run to the plate. He's in position to do some damage. It'd be interesting to see how the manager plays this one.
Into the box, David Peralta, as he'll take a look at a strike right down the middle. It's 0-1. His career numbers against Melanson. A number of meetings, he's 1 for 7. Jay aboard here at first with nobody out. Pulled high in the air out to right field. McCutchen is under it. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone.
The first baseman, number 44, Paul Goldschmidt.
Here's Paul Goldschmidt now. He's 2 for 3 with a home run and a double.
It'll be interesting to see if they use that changeup in this at-bat. That last at-bat, that was a changeup he hit for a home run. I'm going to see if this time they don't go to more fastballs and curveballs.
And boy, a high strike called there. That's not all that consistent, but it's strike 1.
Hey, that's a great job by the pitcher to get ahead right there. You know you got a star hitter at the plate. He's not afraid to go to 2 strikes or go deep in the count. That's what you have to do. You have to put him at a disadvantage with the count.
1 ball and 1 strike to the Diamondbacks first baseman. The 1-1. Drilled right back up the middle. There is Crawford. A bare hand for 1. On to first, and it's another double play. The 4th they've hit into tonight. My word. And that one ends the inning. Brad Boxberger enters from the pen to start the 9th inning, as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th. Standing in, Hunter Pence. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once.
Hunter Pence.
First pitch coming. Here it is. 9th inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a called strike.
Great spot with that pitch down and away. He'll be fine coming out of the bullpen in this one if he can keep hitting that spot.
And Pence has fallen into an 0-2 hole here. And a swing and a miss. Good pitch there for the first out here in the 9th. Here's the shortstop, Brandon Crawford. He was punched out looking at strike 3 last time through. He's set. Here it comes. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike. 1-run game here in the top of the 9th. And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first 2 men he faces out of the bullpen.
No problems for him on the mound since he's come out of the pen to start this inning. That's back-to-back Ks, and he's making it look pretty easy. This has the makings of a good outing so far.
Joe Pennick will get the call to pinch hit here, as we'll see what he can do with 2 out and the base is empty. A little tardy there. No balls and a strike. Now the pitch. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Now the 2-1 pitch is swung on and missed, and that's strike 2.
Hey, I love the mindset of this pitcher right here. Try and dominate and execute a fastball in, and then get the guy sitting inside trying to be quick to everything, and then pull the string a little bit on a nasty changeup.
Fouled away. The 2-2 one more time is a wave and a miss. He struck him out. 3 up, 3 down, 3 strikeouts. Not too shabby. We're back with more on this Saturday night after this. Corey Guerin takes the ball now in inning number 9, looking to close the door.
26. Corey Guerin.
Standing in, A.J. Pollock, 0 for 3 to this point.
Yeah, not his game so far. He's such a good hitter. We all kind of expect him to pick up 2 or 3 hits most of the time. That's not really how baseball works, though.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Thought he had the inside corner that time, but it missed for ball 1.
That's a ball.
2-0 now.
You'll hear me say this time after time up here in the booth. You fight so hard to get into these counts. 1-0, 2-0, 3-1. They don't happen often. This is a huge spot. Count leverage. Look for him to get loose on a fastball right here.
And now a called strike that time. As the zone expands a bit here, it's 2-1 now. And that's in there above the belt, so it's even now, 2-2. 2 balls, 2 strikes, a crucial count for both pitcher and hitter. So, Dan, what was your approach on the mound in that count? Do you still pitch for the strikeout here?
I think one of the keys, Matt, you want to try to initiate contact. The one thing you don't want to do, you don't want to run the count to 3 balls and 2 strikes. Whatever you want to throw it over for a strike.
Swing and a miss, and that'll get a groan from the home supporters here. 1 away.
Well, I'm glad we get another look at that beauty of a pitch right there. You can't spot a sinker in a better location because even if you do get the bat on the ball, there's not a whole lot you can do with that. Textbook sinker.
Jake Lamb standing in now.
Well, you don't see this very often, Matty V. A 2-strike straight changeup. But this guy changeup is one of the best in the league. We'll see if he tries that different approach this time. And maybe if he gets to 2 strikes, try to use the fastball a little bit more than that straight changeup.
The 1-0 home. Doesn't catch the outside corner. It's a ball. Now the 2-0 home. Will not catch the zone. Ball 3.
That's where he wants that sinker to end up. But that was a nice job of laying off.
1 out, nobody on. And he finally gets a sinker over here for a called strike 1.
1 strike.
Looks at a changeup that catches the corner.
2 strike.
Now the 3-2 pitch is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3.
Well, you have to feel pretty confident about the way this one's going to end up as a manager. 2 hitters, 2 strikeouts from the closer. There's not a whole lot more he can do to instill confidence that he's going to wrap this thing up without any problem.
Stepping in now, Eduardo Escobar, batting left-handed here as he takes a look at strike 1. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Taken, called, strike 2, and now they're down to their final strike tonight.
Man, you find yourself down 0-2 after 2 great executed pitches right there. Got to look for something up. Might have to tip your hat if he can stay down below the knees like that.
Arizona down to its last strike. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1 and 2. Fans on their feet in a 1-run ball game in the last of the 9th. Inside and a hair low. It's 2 balls and 2 strikes. Three and 2.
Time to narrow your focus up there at the plate. In a 1-run game, he doesn't want to walk you, so there's a good chance he's going to get something to handle right here.
Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. Full count still. Seventh pitch of the at-bat coming up. Line drive to left. And a dive in left, but he can't get it. It'll get by him toward the wall. Around second. He's on his way to third. The relay throw. And he's going to make it to third safely. And there's your tying run at third now with 2 away. Trying to pick things up where we left off, Alex Avila. And he's got a chance to tie things up here as the equalizer sits just 90 feet away. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. Good bite to the slider, and he takes strike 1.
Hey, I don't have a problem with him taking a pitch right there. It's a good opportunity to see what he's got. Also a good opportunity to see if he's going to be pounding the strike zone. If you can work a couple walks, it could be the start of a big inning.
Set up away with the changeup, but it's 1-1. Here's a line drive. That is caught. Oh, my. They'll strand the tying run at third, and the ball game is over.
Good job there to slam the door for the win, and they finished the month with a bang, just the way you want to.
And it's a 4-3 finish in this evening's ball game. The Giants jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. Chris Stratton earns his 6th winning decision in this one. Corey Guerin records the save, his 11th of the campaign. So that just about does it. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way on over to theshownation.com.
Our final line score tonight. First for the victorious Giants. 4 runs, 7 hits, no errors. They left 5 men on base. For the Diamondbacks, 3 runs on 9 hits, no errors. They left 7 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 7 minutes. A reminder that Postgame Valley Metro is available in Copper Square at Central Station. Also, extra Metro rail trains are available at the Washington and 3rd Street stations.
Great Sunday action lies ahead, but first, here's what happened in the major leagues on Saturday. Starting out in the NL West, Chris Stratton grabbed win number 6 on the year as the Giants beat the Diamondbacks 4-3. The Rockies combined to allow only 4 hits as they pushed past the Dodgers at Chavez Ravine 5-2. The Pirates had 12 hits as a team as they grabbed a victory over the Padres at Petco Park 7-5. They now have 6 straight victories. The Mets pitched well, allowing only 3 hits as they took down the Fish in Miami 2-1. The Washington Nationals knocked out 12 hits as a team as they got the best of the Phillies in Citizens Bank Park 8-0. Trevor Hildenberger got his 6th win of the year out of the bullpen as Minnesota defeated the Cubs 3-2. The Brewers got 12 hits in this one as they got past the Reds in Cincinnati 7-2. The Cardinals got 11 hits overall as they took down the visiting Braves 9-0. The Boston Red Sox knocked out 10 hits as a team as they took down the Yankees in the Bronx 9-3. The Stros combined to allow only 4 hits as they took down the Rays in St. Petersburg 3-1. The Tigers had 12 hits as a team as they beat the Blue Jays in Toronto 6-5. The Los Angeles Angels of Anaheim launched 3 home runs as they beat the O's in Baltimore 9-2. They continue to win as they now have 9 straight. Sean Manaea earned win number 7 this season as Oakland disposed of the Indians 8-6. The Royals swung it well with 15 hits in the game as they bested the Mariners in Safeco Field 7-2. The Texas Rangers combined for 10 hits as a team as they took down the Chi Sox in front of a home crowd 6-3. Thanks for joining me. That's all for today. Same place, same time tomorrow. Enjoy the games.